Cornhuskers will kick this deep to get us going. And this won't be returnable out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So the Yellow Jackets offense is up first today. Here comes that star wide receiver with the swag that kind of rubs opponents the wrong way, Kirk, because he's saying, I don't care who you are, I'm going to embarrass you today.
Well, Chris, there's a rumor that this guy actually DMs the opposing corners before the game that he's going to go up against, as if to say, hey, it's going to be a long day for you today. But the wild thing is he actually comes out and single-handedly unravels defenses to the point that by the end, it looks like he's in the heads of the opposing secondary.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. That's a solid gain, moves the ball to the 29. The Yellow Jackets come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Easy throw to a wide-open receiver downfield. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big third down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. Now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. From the shotgun, it's a handoff, and they'll stop him short of the line to gain.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Grab down the middle. It's Torres. And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense.
Well, if you're a receiver and you want your quarterback to throw you the football, you'd make plays like this. Not just catching the ball, but the effort after the catch to pick up valuable yards, and now they're at 4th and short.
So the Nebraska Cornhuskers offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. And how about the game within a game today? The running back coming downhill, the linebacker coming up to meet him. We expect some collisions on this field today.
Yeah, this linebacker's going to have his hands full because this running back is a difficult guy to contain. Both guys know where each other's going to be lined up at all times. It's just going to come down to which guy can come up and make a play against the other. Well, that time they're able to work the slot across the field on the drag. Precise route and a good throw.
Pass caught. Second down now. They're going to run it. Tackle right at the 30. Good enough to move the sticks.
That is a first down. Good job by this big offensive line and this running back to be able to pick up positive yards. How often have we said that over the years with backs and offensive line play from Nebraska?
And they'll go right back to him on first down. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path, just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Crucial third down play coming up after that run. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here, 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
Work out at the 46, good enough for a first down.
Gutsy call to go for it on 4th down in your own territory, but you can see that this coach is confident in his offense and going to their go-to plays that they call specifically for these situations.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the 4th quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
2nd down after that previous play. To the air, it's Smith. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line.
Boy, nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
1st down. Looking to throw the football. Here's a shot toward the end zone. Throws it too far over everyone's head and incomplete.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Quick throw, catch made.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
They'll run it to the left. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now.
Offense facing 4th down.
The Huskers will come to the line, looking to keep the drive going on 4th down. Here we go on 4th down. Brought down at the 3 after an excellent running play.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm. Everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker...
He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Nebraska.
What an opening drive by this offense, and especially this running back. Every single time they gave him the ball, he's getting positive yards behind that big offensive line. And if I'm the defensive coordinator, you better make some adjustments and do it in a hurry. You got to get more guys committed to the line of scrimmage to stop this run game.
That one sails out of the back of the end zone at the touchback. And here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. 1st down, we're going to throw the ball. Looking for the wide out. Caught over the middle. It's Torres. It's a big gain all the way to enemy territory. Tackled at the 45. And the Yellow Jackets will crank up the tempo.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Here comes the handoff. Just a small gain. Look at it, 2nd and 9. The offense going with the hurry up. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Snags the quick throw. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. The pass rush closing in. Close to the tight end. He makes the grab. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Georgia Tech.
Oh, just outstanding execution here by this offense. The offensive line gives the quarterback time, and the quarterback's anticipation was on point. Puts that ball right in the money. The receiver, all he had to do was turn and catch the ball for that touchdown.
We are deadlocked at the end of a fun, competitive first quarter. Let's check out the stats so far. And after a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Bringing it out, it's Freeman. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. In the last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time. Looking to throw, it's Smith. Sideline throw caught, but not enough for a first down. Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. With the catch, it's Dull. They wrap him up after the completion just short of the first down marker. So a very makeable 3rd down for this offense from the 26-yard line. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Catch made on the out route. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up for the first down.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
He's moving out of the pocket. Going to try to use his legs here. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game, and he's able to do that right here.
2nd down play coming up. There's the handoff. Powers through. And the Huskers are on the move here.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quick throw misses his mark there, incomplete.
I think he predetermined where to go with his football. Really didn't give himself a chance to work through his progressions, locked into his primary, tried to force it in there, and it doesn't work out.
Rolling to his left, outside the pocket. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Picks up a gain here. They'll stop him just a few inches short of the first down marker.
Boy, this guy did everything that he could to try to get to that first down marker. It looks like he's just going to be inches short, and it's decision time for the offensive coordinator and head coach.
They've converted both previous fourth down attempts, so why not try to make it 3 for 3? Same tailback, another carry. He's stopped, but he gets a first down. The Cornhuskers hustle to the line to run the hurry up. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Receiver makes the catch. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays. But the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Caught near the goal line. Brought down, but the catch moves the ball all the way down to the 1.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Cornhuskers.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
And he knocks through the PAT. Now they get set to kick it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. The coverage team able to bring him down. Here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Caught quickly. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Important second down play coming up. And he'll set up to throw. And the ball is hauled in. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. So the offense faces a third and manageable here from the 25-yard line. They'll try to run for the first down. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks. The Yellow Jackets lining up here on 1st and 10. Ball handed off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Second down here. Time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. That's the 2-minute warning here before halftime as the offense tries to cut into this lead. Offense getting set. Second down play here. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. First down at 10. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle. They'll have to hurry now. Second down with the clock ticking. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. And the senior making a disruptive impact play. The clock is still running. Not to hurry up here, but it's a crucial third down. From the shotgun, drops back. And the pressure gets to him again.
That is outstanding defense to be able to leverage this quarterback. That is a tough thing to do. This guy's as fleet-footed as any quarterback in the country, and to be able to bring him down for a loss like that is a major accomplishment.
And they've got the returner corralled. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Running back grabs it on a screen. And he's brought down. Good job by the defense getting through the blockers. But he stopped short of the first down.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Dropping back, it's Smith. Short connection to the tight end here. Breaks loose at the 40. And that big gain moves the ball across midfield all the way to about the 36. The offense will take their first 10 out of the half to talk strategy here. The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. Looking to throw it on first down. And it's incomplete on a very quick throw. So second down after the incompletion. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Second down, we're going to throw it. He's running out of time here. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Didn't see anybody open, just throws it away. That's now going to bring up third down. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. And it's incomplete. Just 10 seconds remaining now.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
He finds the running back for a fourth down catch. Touchdown, Huskers. Strong game by this quarterback. So the offense clicking now, Kirk, building a lead, and this lead could get out of hand.
Well, it's just complete domination. The offense is executing and doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense has shown up prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
PHC is good. They're pulling ahead now, 21-7. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Return starts from inside the 5. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Final seconds in the first half. They will just take a knee and head to the locker room. Now the defense appeared to jump before the snap, and the flag comes out. Defense. So penalty on the defense moves the offense 5 yards closer. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Not going to run another play. Quarterback kneels down and they head to the locker room. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Thanks, fellas. The end of a very interesting first 2 quarters in Lincoln. And I get it. A lot of coaches will say the difference between winning and losing comes down to stopping big plays and getting big plays. But if you ask me, it's more about how good you are on third down and how efficient you are in keeping drives alive. Those 2 stats can help you break the will of even the best defenses and help you come out on top. I don't know about you, but I'm ready to watch this one unfold. Back to our guys in the booth.
All right, Kevin, thank you for the update. And the Yellow Jackets will kick this away to start the second half. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? First down here for this offense. They get the second half started with their running play. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Back in motion now. Looking downfield. It's Smith. It's a quick grab. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34. It's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and then has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line. Because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route. And the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, that's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second- and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
On third down, he drops to throw. Makes a quick grab. Tackled across midfield at the 48. Good enough for a first down.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it, you convert, and you keep working that clock.
And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage.
After 47. Second down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. To throw, it's Smith. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33.
Chris, I think you got to give all the credit to the wide receiver here. Man-to-man coverage on an out route. That is a tough ask. Good inside move on the stem to separate from the defender, and a great throw by the quarterback near the sideline.
And looking to throw now on first down. And he'll loft it to the end zone. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Got it.
So 2nd and 10 after the previous play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Trying to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
Well, Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
Looking to throw it again. Oh, he misfires again. 3 in a row.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Looking for his big tight end. It's incomplete. The defense makes a big fourth down stop.
Oh, my gosh, a drop pass here on this fourth down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a first down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
Makes the catch. It's Torres. In a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. And the single back takes the handoff. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. The Yellow Jackets looking to run some tempo here.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game,
Breaks clear, end zone ahead. Tackle is finally made, but not before it's a huge gain down to the 25.
the defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes him pay for it.
A sack in the play could not escape the pass rush.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
This offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. An inside give now from the shotgun. Jukes to get free. He's got some room. Can he get there? And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets.
This is such a well-designed play here, Chris. The offensive line opens things up initially, but you can see the speed of the back and the effort by the receivers not to be selfish. These guys are blocking downfield. That's why he got that ball to the end zone.
Automatic on the PAT.
Georgia Tech, 14.
Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. The last time they went forward on fourth down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. Powers through the tackle. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. They went with a run blitz. The offensive line sees it, picks it up, gives them enough room to pick up some solid yards.
Offense goes to the pistol formation now. Buying time, moving to his left. It's caught downfield. Big gain, moves the ball across midfield to the 45.
That's one way to be able to move the football up the field in a hurry. These are the types of plays that can really galvanize an offense.
Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. They'll run it here. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Nebraska.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
And the point after is good. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. This one is not returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone. And the Georgia Tech offense is back out there. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. He'll hand it off. They'll tackle him right at the 31. And the Yellow Jackets come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Receiver makes the grab. He shreds the tackle. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play. Offense operating at high tempo now, no huddle.
I understand the concept of bringing the blitz, and you hope that it gets home. But if you don't, you leave your corner in man-to-man situation against this wide receiver. That is a tough ask for this corner, and he's going to lose that battle more often than not.
Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. And check out how he's been spreading the football around between his targets, getting everybody involved in this game. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary, bringing pressure, trying to get the throw off. Just gets the pass away, but took a shot that time.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the ball.
They've got him. It's a sack for the defense.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Oh, and it's incomplete, and the drive ends right there. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field.
Well, I don't blame the offensive coordinator here. It's the right thing to do down a couple of scores. They just didn't execute.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Now it's second down here. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. Back to throw. It's Smith. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So now it's third and short from the 30. Chance for the defense to make a play here and perhaps force a field goal attempt. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And the junior able to get home with the sack.
Well, the defense would not be denied on this play. They come up with a sack. Quarterback really didn't have much of a chance at all. Lucky he just held on to the ball.
The offense still on the field to go for it on 4th and 11. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Grab down the middle. It's Peters. Gain moves it to the 24. That's a fresh set of downs.
You know, they've got a lead here late in the game, and the play calling, I think, shows you how much confidence they have in this quarterback. He's had a pretty clean game today, and this decision to still throw the ball with the lead shows you that they believe he's going to make the right decisions and make accurate throws.
Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And finally tackle him down at the 2-yard line. What a play on that completion.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
1st and goal, handoff. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go. The Cornhuskers hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. On 2nd and goal, they hand it to him again. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Cornhuskers. That's a crucial touchdown, Cook. The offense padding its lead now here in the 2nd half.
Yeah, you get into this 2nd half, you start to count possessions and how big your lead is. Now that you're up 2 possessions, you can start to play really smart football, not just on offense, but on defense as well.
Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. Getting set to kick the ball off now. 14. And here's the return from inside the 5. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. Remember, last time they went for it on 4th down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Makes the grab. It's Torres. And he's tackled after the catch. Here's the 2nd down play.
Well, 4th quarter down by a couple of scores. This offense doing everything they can to not just score points, but do it in a hurry, try to preserve the clock. Here, they're tackled in bounds. They don't pick up a 1st down. Good job by this defense to keep that clock moving.
Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. The offense really clicking against this battle defense.
Man, this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up a nice gain.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. Pressure is coming. He'll throw it now. Missed his receiver. It's incomplete. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Thompson. And they pick up the 1st down at the 23, getting closer to the red zone. The Yellow Jackets come to the line in the hurry up.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole.
Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense. With the sack on 1st down, it's 2nd down.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for the
pass caught. Can he get in? And he's in. Touchdown, Georgia Tech.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
No problem with PAT right down the middle. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the hands team able to recover the football. Tackled way behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose 7 yards. First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. And they'll keep it on the ground, trying to run some clock. And the runner brought down after just a short gain. And that's the 2-minute warning. And this offense looking to run out the clock and secure an impressive win here today. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And now the running back's got it again. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. The defense with pre-snap movement of its own. This is a big third down play coming up. If they can get the stop, you have to believe you'd see a timeout. And on the carry, he's heading left. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Offense on the field. They'll go for it on fourth down for a 6th time. 0 for 5 so far. To throw, it's Smith. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. This one falls incomplete on fourth down. It's a turnover on downs. And here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Makes a quick catch. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play. They get to the line in a hurry here for this 3rd down. Offense looking to throw the ball. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on 3rd down and long. Hey, it's a bit of a risk, but with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on 4th and long.
The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. And the clock winding down. They'll take a deep shot. Intercepted in the end zone. Not much on the return, but the defense comes up with a takeaway.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
It's a draw to the back. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. After the first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 17. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Looking right, this one caught. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Well, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Smith. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Defense able to stop it. It's 4th down now.
Chris, give him some credit here. He's fighting to get to that first down, breaks the tackle, just comes up a little bit short of the first down.
They need 5 yards here on 4th down to keep the drive alive. That's a bullet right into the heart of the field. And it falls incomplete for a turnover on downs. And the Georgia Tech offense is back out there.
Well, this is exactly what you should do if you want to give your opponent a chance to get back into the game. up by a couple scores, good field position, chance to punt this ball away, rely on your...
And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. That one sails too far, out of bounds, incomplete.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And with nobody open, he chooses to just throw it away. They don't want to waste this good field position, but it's third down and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Can't find anybody on third down, throws it away, and now fourth down coming up. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. Needs a completion here on fourth down. And he's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense. Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. The first play of this drive now, they're set up at the 34. Running out of time in the pocket. Goes to his right side there for the completion. The tackle is made, the clock runs out, and that will do it. So this team is beginning to stack wins now against really high-quality opposition. You wonder what the ceiling for this group is.
Yeah, I think you're right. This is a football team right now that's playing with a lot of confidence. I like the way that they are progressing. We'll just have to see how far they can continue to progress and where it'll take them.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.